so you guys are gonna hear a lot of stuffing and sneezing and stuff. But so I'm checking out, getting my stuff, and the guy asked me for my ID, and I'm like, no, it's cool. Then he says to me, oh no, it's not for your debit card. It's because I need to check ID because you're buying.
Yeah, it has pseudoephedrine in it.
Yeah, but I didn't know that. And he's like, oh, well, you don't look old enough. And I was like, dude,
I mean, you have a beard. I mean, like, you have to be 18, right?
You know, the thing that I didn't think that there was an age limit for that. I just thought they had to check your ID and scan it so they can have it on file.
That's what
Because people make like
meth
with it.
Pseudoephedrine.
You can't go in there and just go buy 10.
You can buy. There's a limit. You can buy like 5, maybe. In some places it changes, but then they keep it on record so that they'll see if you keep coming back to buy more.
Well, I was offended.
Well, I would have been offended because you think I'm making meth, like.
You would have said that out loud to him?
Like, you think I'm making meth? I know it's their job. But,
Yeah.
You know. Well,
But that's been a practice for a long time. It's not like it's something that's new that's coming back. People do make crystal meth with it.
Yeah.
You know. And
good old crystal meth.
I mean, of course, you don't look like somebody who's making or using crystal meth, but.
well, I will say.
I mean,
I am well versed on this issue because I watched Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad was very informative. So now what they do, they have these people called Smurfs. They hire a bunch of people to go to different pharmacies and to buy as much as they can all over the place so that they don't get like caught.
Okay.
So and that's what they called it in the show. I don't know if that's
they pay people, like, I'm gonna give you $20. Can you go in there and buy like $5?
Yeah.
It's kind of like the same thing with kids, and they give people money to buy cigarettes and alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of
How do you guys feel about this? You guys are getting ready to do the do in bed, getting ready to tear it up, and then the person that you're with calls you the wrong name during sex.
I mean, if it was just a guy that I was, having sex with, or just, whatever, not like in a relationship with, I mean, I wouldn't care. I think that's super fucking awkward to say somebody's name, though.
And then during the act, and then all of a sudden.
Yeah, so like he's like, oh, Melissa, oh, Susan.
But also, again, I think the main problem for me is that they're saying my name, period. Or saying
it's awkward.
This has happened like a couple of times, but one, it was just pretty egregious. It was a guy that I had hooked up with a couple times, but the first time he as he was climaxing, he was saying my name, and I'm like, oh God, no.
And it makes it awkward for you.
Totally. I'm like, why?
Like, you just totally ruined the movie.
And it's not even like Melissa's a great name either, so it's like,
I don't mind someone saying my name. Just don't be talking to me. Ooh, baby, how does that feel? Do you like it like
See,
this?
but your name is really. What I would find really weird. Oh, Akila. Nicolette. Like, that's a lot to say.
It's a lot to say. Melissa, Nicolette, Akila.
I like hearing my name.
See, Kenny is so easy. It's just like, oh, Kenny.
Because I feel
That's it.
like maybe like Pam. Like Pam.
I like hearing my name, but I don't want to hear anyone else's name. I don't want to hear, Akila. Damn. Patrice. I'm like, come on. Patrice. What?
I guess I'm the loser here. I don't have a lot of sex often, but well, that's why I have you as the expert.
Well,
so that you can get a good sense of
former hoe.
Recovering hoe.
A recovering hoe. You know what though? Not even recovering, because it was those days were nice. I have been been with my husband for 7 years.
Has it been 7 years?
7 years.
Really?
And the thing is, I feel like I had my fun, I got my fill before I said, and that was really important because otherwise I wouldn't have got married. So
speaking of marriage, Meghan Markle is marrying Prince Harry. Her dress is said to be $400,000 for the dress.
People's weddings don't even cost that much.
See, there's a problem with that. The problem I have with that is her mom is a social worker, or was, right? She's also a humanitarian. So it's like when you do this kind of work and you've been around this work all your life, why would you spend $400,000 on a dress? Go take your ass to David's bridal. You know what I mean? If you want to.
But look who she's marrying.
But here's the
thing.
But that's royalty. But it's such a waste of money, and it's like
they have the money to waste.
With the same,
$40,000. I mean, I could see like $40,000 even. That's a ridiculous amount of money for most people, but $400,000, even if you're marrying royalty, you could feed everybody.
I know,
in England for
$400,000. And that's the thing. Coming from a social worker background, her mom, and then her being a humanitarian. Why in the hell is she letting somebody spend that kind of money on her dress, dude? Take that money, take $500 or even $1,000, go to like a little dress shop. You can get it made for like maybe even like a couple grand, and then donate the rest of that money.
Is she buying it or is it donated?
This has been in their history. Like even when they have their coronations, the jewelry and everything that they wear is worth millions of dollars.
But that's just okay. Look,
so I mean,
there's
I
a
think
reason
it's
they're
for
not
show.
ruling England anymore, right? There's a reason they're not ruling the UK anymore, just because this monarchy is just bullshit. And I think that their whole way of life. No, I think that the whole way of their life is bullshit, because it's like this is just like the way they spend money, the way it's just if they really cared about their country, they would just try to be. I'm not saying they have to be minimalists or anything like that, but they would just try to take some of that they're just throwing into like, frivolous shit and donate it to people, donate it to like a women's shelter, to starving children. There's a lot of that still in England. It's like everywhere.
So again, like Nicolette said, I mean, it more than likely is probably not. They actually purchased it for $400,000. Some designer probably said, "Oh, I have a $400,000 dress. I'm gifting it to you."
And now that
possibly
designer, everybody wants to know who that designer is, and now people are going to go to that designer.
That's true.
May not necessarily buy a $400,000 dress, but they're going to be like, "Oh, who's this designer? Let me go see." Because Meghan, is it Markle? Markle. She wore this designer. And there's, she's a celebrity. People look up to her, and I think they'll get ideas and like, oh, I want to wear the same designer she.
Melissa, I have a gift that I want to give you. And if one of you guys could actually grab if you can reach that, grab it for me so I can give her this gift. So much, Melissa. You have definitely been. Well, hold on, just a minute.
Like, give it here.
There's a speech.
Wait a minute. So I just wanted to give you this because this gift kind of really embodies who you are as a person, right?
I'm excited for this now.
So I want to thank you for coming on the show.
Yay.
And
Put it on and wear it proud.
Oh, no.
Make America great again.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm taking this back. Make America great again by making it brown and strong and not fucking racist. Okay, we're reclaiming this. Okay.
Yes.
Because red was originally claimed by my Mexican people. They're called the Norteños. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you. No, please, no gang affiliation here. But the thing about it is, we're reclaiming this Donald Trump. So if you watch this, which you probably will, because you have like an ass deep Google alert on yourself, and we're gonna hashtag you in this. F you and your whole clan. They can all
Plan
and your plan. No, for real. Your KKK. You're only gonna run 4 years. That's all you got.
Right.
That's all you got, Johnny.
Hopefully not even that.
I'm so upset that I spent my money on this hat.
Did you buy it from like Amazon?
I bought it from
You know what?
Amazon.
How much
for
was
you.
that?
This is like $9.
Does he have stock in
This
this?
is like $9.99. $10.
Who makes it? Who's like the brand?
Yeah, let's
Who makes it?
No.
It's made in China too.
There you
Your
go,
friends.
Donnie.
But speaking of Donald Trump, you were talking about him calling the Congresswoman low IQ.
What happened was Donald Trump was going on one of his rants yet again, and he decided to mention how they are reclaiming and taking everything back.
The slogan, when we start running in, can you believe it, 2 years from now, is going to be, keep America great, exclamation point. Keep America great. But we can only do that if we elect people who are going to back our agenda and fight for our values. And that is why we have to defeat Nancy Pelosi and Maxine Waters, a very low IQ individual. You ever see her?
Ladies and gentlemen, again, I keep bringing up Mueller's name because I have so much faith in him. I like the work that he's doing. I think he's going to get him. And if, for some reason, he's not able to get him, I'm counting on Stormy to do it.
And he panders to those low IQ people, you know, because what other president has ever, oh yeah, that Maxine Waters, she's low IQ. Have you ever seen? Yeah, who does that?
Like that.
He acts like a teenage
president.
girl. My personal feelings, and please don't hate me, but Halle Berry has her range is not that great. It's limited, right? It's like she can play 2 or 3 different people. You know, it's just like Jennifer Lopez. In every movie I've seen her in, she is Jenny from the block. She's not. She's not a doctor who's a doctor. She's Jenny from the block. You know,
Made in not Made in Manhattan.
She was the same person.
The same. No, what was the wedding planner?
She was the same person. Yeah.
So you know what? I'm sorry.
Mother, monster-in-law too.
Same person. Just it being a feel-good movie, but as far as the acting quality, it's like
it's just the same as her.
It's the same. The thing about it is she wears shiny outfits, but she can't even really dance anymore because I remember there's this one, I can't remember what.
I mean, I think that would be Mariah in the sense of wearing shiny outfits and can't really perform.
No, you know what? Mariah still, at least she was good at one time. J-Lo, she's old as hell and she needs to know.
But for her being old as hell, you have to admit she looks damn good.
And I feel like that's the only thing that she does good now is look good.
Maybe she doesn't have to do anything else.
That really not upsets me. It just kind of bugged the crap out of me when I saw her. I don't know. She does a song kind of like Booty or some song that she has where she has this like little time break and she like starts twerking. First of all, this girl does not know how to twerk because even she's got a fat butt, but whatever. She's doing that really old booty shake that people used to do in like the 90s. She doesn't know.
Kind of like me when I'm dancing at home. My kids are like, "Mom, stop."
Even my mom, who is, you know, and she does these like little booty shakes from like the 70s and stuff like that. And even that looks better than what J-Lo's doing.
I saw Janet probably about 15 years ago. I mean, the thing about Janet Jackson is like you were saying though, she's not a singer. You know, she's not a singer. She can.
It's a performance,
but she's a great. She's like Beyonce, where she's a beautiful.
Wait a minute.
Don't kick me off the show. But no, I mean Beyonce. Her performances are just.
I don't like Beyonce.
I'm listening to you very intently.
She can sing.
Please.
Tread lightly. Beyonce's shows are phenomenal.
Of course,
they're phenomenal. She ain't Jill Scott. You know, her vocals ain't, you know.
Okay, yeah.
But
I can give you. Well, I don't know if I'd use Jill Scott.
Jill Scott got a range. She's no Mariah. But she can put on a damn good show where people want to spend $1,000 for their ticket.
Yeah, not me.
You heard about the On the Run? Right. How much those tickets are?
How much are they?
Nosebleeds are $150.
Oh.
And how do they plan on appealing to like the masses, people who are broke and shit like that?
Exactly. You want these people to come see your shows at Levi Stadium, but
well, this is no difference than the women who go out and have kids and you go and get your hair done and you go and you buy cute outfits to go out to the club and you're spending $150 to go out and hang out and have fun for a weekend.
But you're spending that money. I'm spending that money on myself.
But I'm saying, but what's the difference? You're still spending that money on yourself. You're still having fun. You're still going out.
And it's like a.
But we're not talking about people. We're talking about broke people.
Right.
I mean, that's what broke people do.
I would pay more to see Michelle Obama than Beyonce.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Oh.
I can't argue with that. But you know, like I said, I spent a lot of money to see Beyonce last year, I think it was.
Can we ask how much were the tickets?
Yeah, 2,000.
How close were you?
I was front row. Like,
$2,000.
Here's Beyonce on the stage right here, and here's me.
No. See, I don't go to concerts like that. Like, I don't go to like big stadium things. I haven't been to one of those in a long time, and the thing about it is, it's like, what's the point of going to? I mean, if you're that close, then I guess it's cool. But what's the point of going to a concert and then it's just like you're sitting all the freaking way back up here and you can barely even see them. You got to watch them on the screen. I'm not going to pay like $300 for that.
Was it the best $2,000 you ever spent?
It was the best $2,000. She was dancing right in front of me, looking great. I think we even.
You made eye
contact. And I was like, yeah, girl, I'm here with you.
The most I've ever spent was probably about close to $200 when I went to see Prince.
See, and that's probably worth it. See,
oh my God, it was
$200 for Prince and $2,000 for Beyonce.
If I must say, I know that people who watch this, you're probably going to be waiting for me outside.
Don't even say it.
But I have to say it. I'm not a fan of Prince.
You know what?
I mean,
And when we were at your house and you were playing Purple Rain,
You're like,
I was like, can I turn this off?
no,
know
you
what?
would have got jumped by
You know,
6
yeah.
women.
You know
I'm
what?
telling
Think about
you.
it.
The next topic that we're going to talk about is like celebrities. Should they be considered role models, or are they just a person who does entertainment?
I think that they should be considered artists.
Not role models?
Not role models, because artists are often, kind of tortured artists. They make a lot of bad decisions. Some of them, not all of them, but they fuck up just like everybody else does. So I don't
they
think
have a
that
responsibility in some ways, but I've heard celebrities at the same time say, why are your kids looking up to me? They should be looking up to you as the parents. Your parents should be your role model, not me.
But here's the thing. Some parents are not capable.
I don't know. I feel like a celebrity does have a certain responsibility because they are a celebrity because we made them that. They're not a celebrity on their own. They didn't have a public to look up to them. They're taking our children's money. So they have a responsibility to our children, in some ways. I'm not saying look up to that celebrity and emulate everything he does and the parent has absolutely no responsibility. Yes, it's the parent's responsibility to mold his child, but regardless of how well the parent does, at some point, the child's going to look away and say, but I really like this person. I like Kim Kardashian and the fact that she got rich off of off a sex tape. And, maybe that's a little bit glamorous. Her whole family is rich because of that. Maybe that's a little bit glamorous. Even if you as a parent instill all of the best morals, a child may look away and look up to that,
And that's why I told my son, everything you see on YouTube, all these videos, everybody driving a Bugatti and these Lamborghinis and everything, they pay for those props, first of all. I've seen a video shoot where it's a rental. They don't own it.
Exactly.
It's for the video shoot. They're, dropping their dollars and making
Like
it
it's
rain.
hot.
I said, but I bet you after the video, they're picking their money back up. You know what I'm saying?
that's
So-
exactly why Kenny rented this 100-year-old reclaimed barnwood
That's
coffee
right.
table.
That's right. Because
This
I
is
wanted
not real.
to make
This is-
sure that it looked like we were doing some good shit.
Right.
No, but I do think that celebrities do have a certain level of responsibility when it comes to being that role model. Because at the end of the day, whether you like it or not, people are still looking up to you.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I think when people are looking up to you, you do have some sort of responsibility. Now, what level of responsibility do they have? That's the question.
No.
Well, guys, it's really been fun sitting here and chatting with you. I want everyone to sure to follow us on YouTube and like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the ding bell button so that way you're notified of instant notifications every time we post a video. I want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you in about 2 weeks? 2 weeks. It's like a bi-weekly show. So we'll see you in 2 weeks. I love you.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Meth. We were talking about meth earlier.
So we done went back to the meth.